Welcome to Messages with Mary. We honor the part of you that knows life has more meaning than what you've been experiencing. And if you're here today, trust that God aligned this moment on purpose because something in your spirit has been asking for clarity, direction, and peace. As 2 Chronicles 20 verses 22 to 24 reminds us, when you move in obedience and truth, God goes before you to fight battles you didn't even know were forming. Today's message carries that same energy, a divine revelation that brings clarity where confusion once lived. There's a soft but undeniable shift happening around you. It feels like a gentle pull toward emotional honesty, toward clarity, toward finally facing the truth about what or who your heart has been trying to understand. Something tender within you is awakening again. A quiet hope, a curiosity, a willingness to feel. This is the moment when God starts opening the heart, not through force, but through gentle recognition. This is where your emotional renewal begins. God is bringing forward the awareness of your own worth, the strength, confidence, and independence you built through every hardship you survived. You've become grounded, capable, self-sufficient, and you're no longer moved by someone else's inconsistency. You're no longer bending yourself into exhaustion trying to earn love or clarity. This is God reminding you of who you are and who you no longer have to be. But here's the truth. Something in your past or present hasn't been aligned. A connection, a relationship, or a choice surrounding love didn't grow the way it was meant to. There was miscommunication, uncertainty, emotional distance, or a mismatch in intentions. Two people weren't showing up in the same way. One heart was open, the other was guarded. One was ready, the other was torn between desire and fear. And even if the bond was real, the direction wasn't. And this is where ego begins to loosen its grip. There's a release happening, a quiet unraveling of tension, misunderstandings, and the need to win, prove, or defend anything. Someone in this situation is finally recognizing how their actions affected the connection. The games aren't interesting anymore. The silence doesn't feel powerful anymore. The conflict is losing its voice. God is clearing the emotional battlefield, softening both hearts where pride once stood. And then clarity arrives. There's a truth you've been avoiding, or a truth someone else has refused to face, and the veil is being lifted now. There is no more denial. No more pretending something doesn't hurt, doesn't matter, or doesn't require honesty. God is giving sight where there was once blindness. This truth will move the situation forward, whether someone feels ready or not. But with truth often comes the realization that the foundation wasn't as stable as you hoped. Plans fell through. A connection didn't grow roots. Something meant to feel like home instead felt uncertain, delayed, or fragile. The structure wasn't built on mutual consistency. And God is revealing this so you stop questioning your worth and start questioning the alignment. And finally, the breakthrough. There is a moment coming, a piercing, undeniable moment of revelation, a conversation, an inner realization, or a divine nudge that cuts through the emotional fog. This is where confusion ends and clarity takes its rightful place. God is removing illusions, removing false hope, removing emotional weight from your heart. This message is about emotional truth, with yourself first, with others second. It's about stepping out of fantasy and into God-led discernment. It's about seeing love clearly, not through longing, fear, or assumptions. You are stepping into a season where relationships must be mutual, sincere, aligned, and honest. Anything less will fall away naturally. What remains will be real. If this message reached you today, trust that God placed it here for a reason. You are being guided into a chapter that honors your truth, your heart, and your healing. Like and subscribe now for more inspirational messages with Mary. May God continue to reveal the path, the clarity, and the peace you've been praying for.